So I'm back. What did I miss on Friday? A lot of action-packed excitement on the After the Show podcast.
No, it wasn't crazy. We had a huge stack of emails, so that helped us.
Okay. Just regular old run-of-the-mill, huh?
Yeah. People were sending me messages. They love Denny's. They like Denny's in here, and they like him
it's great having him in here.
Contributing, so that was nice.
Keep that cat so busy.
I know. I mean, who would have thought his main thing should be on the microphone? The kid's too good behind the scenes. If we don't have Denny's behind the scenes, we are shit out of luck.
So that was Friday. Weekend was good for everybody. I know Virginia was out at Lion Country Safari. Jaber was making ambiguously gay videos with producer Denny's.
I did Copper Blues on Friday with Suits. That was a lot of fun for National Beer Day. The next morning we had to do finishing up that butt chicken and seafood commercial, and then we did that yoga shit.
Yoga shit.
That couples yoga, man. It's fun, but it's not easy.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, it's challenging stuff.
It is. It was fun though.
Maybe we should all try it.
I got comments from people saying they'd love to see the Bronc and the Queen do it, and you and Panda. All you got to do is just get a couple pictures from the internet and just try to create it. It's very easy to do.
Okay.
You have somebody who's the bass and then somebody who's kind of like the person, and the Queen, I'm sure, would want to be the bass.
Well, what you could do is you could
That'd
switch
be my
off.
problem. We'd be fighting over like, oh, come on, no.
Well, switch off. Me and Denny switch off. I was the bass
Okay.
on one. He was the bass on another. I should have really been the bass. I weigh more.
Talking about the beer, National Beer Day. Somebody sent this in as a perfect combo. They had some bird sauce and a Sweetwater IPA.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
It's a lot like
Lovely
my
stuff.
Friday.
Yeah.
It's a good picture.
Yeah, no, it is. No doubt. Yeah, Sweetwater's good. And I was impressed. I was, and I guess it makes sense. I was on Delta Flight, and they had Sweetwater.
Because it's an Atlanta brewery. Yes.
I was I'm like, oh, how awesome is that?
Yeah, that Sweetwater's good. I had some over the weekend. I do like that beer.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. I had some good beer over the weekend. It's cool. Michigan does have some pretty good beer. So went up there and tried out a couple different breweries. That one place, I tell you, the Jolly Pumpkin, they have this thing called Bam Beer. It's phenomenal. It's just, I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. They do have it like other places. I just haven't seen it in Florida. So if anybody knows where you can find that, let me know.
Have you had, I think we did have it on the air, and I had it on Friday. I like this one, too, the Fat Tire.
I've had that before. Yeah,
That's
New
pretty
Belgium
good.
does that. Yeah. That's a pretty solid beer as well. And I went and I was hanging out with Motor City Mongo up there. Went and hung with Kev in Detroit. He actually came over to Ann Arbor. And we went, my son's stuff was in this middle school, like in Saline, Michigan. It was like even outside of Ann Arbor.
What? It wasn't on the campus of the school he attends?
No, it was kind of weird.
That's bizarre.
I know. They had it at middle school. I had no idea. I thought we were going to be right on campus, and we weren't. And we were out. And so Motor City Mongo came, and luckily we had these long breaks in between. And so we went in Saline. They had a quaint little area. They took a brewery and put it in an old church.
Whoa.
It's got the steeple and everything. And I was like, wow, we checked that out. I'm like, that's very interesting.
That's cool.
They get the blessing from the big guy on that one? Or how does he
I
feel
don't know.
about having
Yeah,
a church?
it's a good question. I mean,
What denomination church was it?
it looked like something be like a Methodist. I don't know.
Okay.
Something along those lines. But it's kind of like a restaurant, but then they also had, the brewery kind of like deal in there.
Were you thinking if it was Catholic church, they're cool with that?
No, I don't think they wouldn't probably let that fly. I don't think
It had nothing
the
to do with
archdiocese would step in.
Well, the church it was just the building.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the church was, gone. It's probably a church that just the building was sitting there, and so they came in and bought the building.
Because I know they got weird rules with churches. When my buddy's father passed away, Bigfoot's father, when he passed away, his favorite song was The Joker, and me and my buddy JR was going to sing The Joker in the church. We're getting ready to do it, and they go, oh, we talked to the congregation or whatever, the clergyman, and said...
Was it a Catholic church?
It was a Catholic church.
Yeah,
They're like,
that
now
ain't gonna fly.
you can't sing the Joker.
Smoker, I'm a toker.
Yeah, on the midnight. Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah.
I'm sorry, you can't do it.
Check your Steve Miller at the door.
We had to do it out in the parking lot, which was not that good.
The parking lot.
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't as good as it would have been.
Join us for the after party in the parking lot.
Yeah. So we went and we checked all that out. So that was good. It was good times. Not too bad. So yeah, it was just great getting to try some different beers and hang out there and do something a little bit different. So we shall see. I might possibly go to Atlanta coming up this weekend. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I got a buddy of mine that's having his 50th birthday, and I just got like an email on Friday.
Is your buddy Bert?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go.
What's he doing?
He's turning 50.
I mean, is he having a party?
Yeah, doing they're doing going to do a bar hop through Atlanta and Buckhead area. So like going, oh, come on, you got to come up.
That's just your bag.
Yeah.
Gotta ask the queen.
It is just my bag. Yeah, you know what? She might probably go with me because he's like, bring Kim up because she knows Bert as well. But it's just, I don't know. It's like, because I can't go until Saturday.
Look, life is short, old friend.
I hear
This is good. You're young enough to be doing all this stuff, and if you got a chance to go out, I say you do it. I know I'm just a small town kid from Lake Park.
What do you have going on Friday?
I got an event Saturday morning.
Oh.
Kev,
I tested the water getting out of, and that turned out really sour.
Me and Denny's can handle that event. I know what that event is.
I'm not going to go there. No.
Don't, because he sold it.
Yeah.
Got ya.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
All right, I will not go there.
Yeah, I cannot go there.
You could totally jump in a plane from here to Atlanta. It's so easy on Delta.
Yeah.
And you'll be there. You'll be there in less than
We
2
will.
hours.
It's $300 a ticket.
Again,
Yeah.
life is short,
Plus
carpe
room.
diem.
Plus bar hopping.
Will Bert let you stay at his house?
It's not going to be a cheap night. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Carpe diem.
I hear you.
If you do go, will you take off Monday?
Oddly enough, people who want bills paid also say the same thing.
I know.
I hear you. Yeah, so I don't know. I may go. We'll see. Yeah, Motor City Mongo just sent me that photo. That's the place where we went. It's called Salt. If by chance you're ever in Saline, Michigan.
Saline, Michigan
I think it's the name.
has a place called Salt.
I think it's the name. I think it was Saline. Yeah.
That's no accident, my friend.
Yeah, probably not. There you go. That's the name of it. Salt Springs Brewery. Yeah. So anyway, good stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go or not. But
That's tricky.
yeah, it does get a little bit tricky. So let me see here. Other stuff that you got going on here. Some other people for some late call outs that we got here. Somebody said, please allow an after the show call out to the piece of shit that stole my Silverado and my blueberry hemp oil syrup. Bastards.
Oh, it took the. See, they're upset about the car, but they're really upset about that hemp syrup.
Yeah.
Expensive, I bet.
It's not Denny's. It's not.
You know, right?
Denny's does.
And it's blueberry flavored weed.
Well, it's the oil kind. They got all kind of different flavors these days, Virginia.
Tell
Yeah.
me more.
Let me see. Got somebody else is having problems with roommates. They went to. We had another one in the regular call out today too, but this woman and her fiance, they graduated from a local university and they're applying to med school. Since we live near campus, our neighbors were drunk, idiotic college frat guys, and we weren't able to study due to the noise and the constant partying. So we used a huge chunk of our savings to move 30 minutes from the university to a family neighborhood where we'd have peace to study like we need. When we toured the place, we made sure to ask if there's any college students and told them the reason that we were moving. And they said that this is a nice family neighborhood and we don't have to worry about that being an issue here. So we pulled the trigger, we moved, and it turns out the apartment above ours is 4 college guys who party every single night with loud music and screaming at the top of their lungs.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They went all that way just to be in the same predicament.
Yep.
That's like the movie with Seth Rogen, Neighbors.
Neighbors, right, yeah.
If they want to get out of that lease, I think they have just cause to say, look, this is not cool. You didn't reveal to us when we told you what we were looking for that you had frat guys above us.
Can't you just, I mean, if it's something where it's so over the top and they're blaring music constantly and doing all kind of bullshit, that is something you can report. Like it's not the 1800s were just lawless.
But it's a pain in the ass. You got to call the cops.
So these are not the type of people you feel safe approaching. So I went to the office and they told me that you can't do anything until you call the cops.
Yeah.
I was reluctant to do so, but I had no choice. And I called them 2 times in 1 week and brought the reports to the office. They gave them a 7-day probation notice. During the 7 days, they're quiet. Then as soon as that ended, they were back to normal, maybe even louder.
Report them again. And if you keep on racking up probations, they're going to get kicked out.
Said I called the cops again, but nothing is working. I plan to go to the office again today, but given that you guys have had crappy neighbors, I wanted to run it by you and get some advice.
It's awful. I think we've all been there, and it will wreck your life. If I was you, I would go back to the person that rented you that place and say, dude, I told you that we couldn't live someplace with frat, and then you put us right below a frat. What the hell?
I mean, I have been in the situation because I've lived in a bunch of apartments. I mean, they sound like they have a house, but I've had it to where people are just so loud. They're playing their music. People are banging on your door. All kind of weird shit. You gotta go street rules, Kev.
Street rules. So what do you do, Jaber, if you're in this situation?
Well, you weird them out. But take frozen pierogies or take frozen tater tots and put them around their tire or something. Like, what the hell's going? What is going on?
So they don't notice them. They just roll over them.
No, just people don't want to be weirded out. Just if you put some frozen tater tots.
Well,
like,
it's Florida. They're not going to stay frozen for long.
Well, okay, if you
You
come
think
out,
they're
It's
gonna
just
stop?
like trash.
So that's going to get them to stop partying?
if you came out to your car and you had a bunch of like tater tots by your wheel and like a note saying loud music equals weirdness, like you're starting to like all of a sudden like I don't. What kind of fucking game am I
I'd be
playing?
like, Jay Bird's been here.
No, but I don't think anyone wants to play this cat and mouse game with a psycho. See, they think they're playing music loud, but you are being crazy. No one wants to dance with
So when
that.
they're thinking about getting loud, somebody in the apartment's going to be like, shh, 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 shh. Remember the tater tots around the car.
Yeah. Like, we don't know what this fucker's thinking. Tater tots today, is it
I
what?
don't know. Tater tots may not be the right move. It's not aggressive enough.
You don't start aggressive, start weird. Escalate.
All right, there's your advice. Try the tater tots. Let us know how it works.
If the cops ain't working, try the tots.
Yeah.
Watch, it's some shit.
Stack
It'll
chicken
work.
bones like Lincoln Logs, like they did to Jay Bird.
Yeah.
That'll freak a guy out.
And did that not work? Did I not get all squirrely and weirded out? I thought I was being hexed.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, get some chicken bones, put them around. But what you got to do is take the chicken bones and stack them and write out a word. No music. In chicken bones, you'd be scared as shit.
It's going to do it, huh?
Yeah, I hope they're listening.
A couple of hashtag Be Cool stories as well. Stephanie from KVJ Nation. She's been listening for over 10 years. And last year they won Universal tickets.
Nice.
And it was just in March, right before spring break. She's getting ready to go. She's got 3 kids. Perfect time to win the tickets. And her husband, who was 34 years old, died suddenly of a heart attack.
Oh my
What
God.
the hell?
Then her mom had cancer, was in hospice, and couldn't use the tickets then.
Oh,
So she's been through all this horrible life stuff, held on to the paperwork. Money's been tight, of course, as you can imagine. Saved as much as I could to go, and we're hoping for a better spring break this year. In March, we drove up to Orlando for 2 nights to go to the theme park, and I went to the guest services at Universal and showed them my paperwork from the radio station, and they were more than happy to give us free access, even though the paperwork was a year old. They also went a step further and let me in for free.
wow.
All the money I'd saved for the tickets gave us extra to stay for the night. Kids had a great spring break. Thanks to you guys in Universal. Hashtag be cool.
Hashtag awesome Universal move.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about all that horrible, unfortunate things.
Yeah, that is rough. You had a rough year, but wasn't that so great of Universal to step up like that?
That's really cool. That's the way to do it, too. I mean, what's
That
wrong
is
with their
the
back to
way
let
to
somebody
do
You're
in?
right.
Do
What
it.
are they going to lose by doing that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And look at all this good publicity. You got to tell everybody you know that they did that for you, and tell everybody if you're thinking about which park to go to the one that's this hashtag be cool.
Right.
You're right. I'm supposed to go to Orlando with my sisters. What park was it?
Universal.
Universal.
I will text them and say we're going to go to Universal instead.
Because of this.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Good deeds deserve rewards.
If you're going to Orlando, I don't know if you're aware of this, the Star Wars celebration that they got going on.
Will that be going on? Because I'm going to Orlando we have a whole trip on I told you the date.
You did. Okay, so you're going to Orlando on, did you say April 24th? I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're taking a Monday.
Yes.
I think you said April 24th.
Will that be going on, Kev?
Looks like it's going on this Thursday.
Oh,
Yeah.
nuts.
Nuts.
That's at Disney. That's going to be different, though. Universal and Disney are different.
Yeah, I wonder where this one is. I don't know if it is.
I think it's at Disney Springs where they do the Star Wars thing. The one with the drones.
No, this is kind of like a different celebration. It looks like it's going to be going on Thursday and all weekend. They've got different prices for the whole things. It's to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Star Wars. Let me see if I can figure out exactly where it is. It might be at the convention center. They're talking about the show floor, exhibitors, and stuff like that.
Maybe it is the convention center.
Yeah. They've got some special Star Wars people are going to be there. They've got Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, pirate.
Luke Skywalker is going to be there. Mark Hamill. will be in attendance. Hayden Christensen is going to be there. You have got the guy who played Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew. Guy who was the Emperor is going to be there. And the guy who played C-3PO is going to be there.
And Chewbacca mom.
Chewbacca mom.
Honestly, I would not be shocked if she was there.
I wouldn't be shocked either. Oh, they'll probably give her top billing. Yo, no, Chewbacca mom. Everyone will go ape shit. That'll be great for her. Fuck.
Yeah, Orange County Convention Center, April 13th through the 16th. It's going to be going on. So if you're a big Star Wars fan.
Well, I'll watch it on YouTube.
You are not going to be there at that time.
No, I thought she said we were going to one of those parks.
Okay.
The thing is Disney. I don't know.
Confusing, isn't it? Got this from M. She said, hey, just a little email I'd like for you guys to read. Hashtag be cool. It's about me going to Duran Duran. Just to let you guys know how much you guys helped me through a really tough social situation at the Duran Duran concert.
Okay.
I was invited to the Duran Duran at the Hard Rock on Wednesday by a friend of the production crew. Unfortunately, I know, right?
A roadie invited you. You know what that means.
Oh yeah.
You're going to have to give up something.
Oh, yeah.
Roadies don't invite anybody
Bring
for
your
free.
chapstick, they say. Unfortunately, I was unable to find someone to accompany me.
That's okay. They like you to be alone anyway.
So I was faced with going alone or not going at all, having severe anxiety yet loving Duran Duran. You can see my dilemma.
Yes.
I forced myself to go alone. However, I had you guys with my back. I listened to your podcast while walking to the venue from my car, waiting in line, hanging out after the show, and walking back to my car.
Aww.
And with you guys in my ears, it was an extremely easy to be able to walk around alone and still enjoy myself because I felt like I was around a bunch of friends.
That's a great idea. If you have anxiety, put in a podcast and you're just talking to your friends.
It does help. When I have music in my ear, it does decrease some of my situational anxiety in front of buildings. It's almost like a drug.
That's a very good idea.
I was completely at ease. I felt so comfortable in my own skin, and with your help, I was able to test my limits and use this experience to fight my mental illness in the future.
Wow.
It really does help. I've noticed that if I don't have anything to drink and I have to rely on something, the headphones really do. It's almost like it takes your mind off what's going on. It's very weird.
I love it.
Pretty crazy. How about this? Ray, talking about the jackpots and things you found out after they died. He said my family had bought a house in Jupiter. My dad was tearing down one of the walls to make the room bigger, and he smacked the wall one time with a sledgehammer, and out came an 1883 silver dollar.
Whoa.
He's like, what the heck? So he cracked that thing about 3 more times, and it was like hitting the jackpot on the slot machine. Over 300 coins came out, all 18th century silver dollars, a couple gold coins, a couple European coins. They were all antiques, even a stamp book that had a 1903 10-cent tax stamp in it. And the earliest stamps in that book go back to the 1880s.
Whoa.
How much was it all worth?
Doesn't say, and I'd really like to know, Ray.
Oh,
Yeah, Ray, come on. Don't leave us hanging. Did you sell the stuff? What'd you get for it?
Oh, my God.
You didn't give us the money shot, Ray. That's what we need.
Wow.
He brought us right there to the edge.
You're giving us blue balls, Ray.
How crazy and cool is that?
Oh, that's awesome.
Ray, text us. Do something.
Makes you kind of want to go around your house and start breaking walls down and see if there's anything in there.
It's so intriguing. If you have an older house, yeah, I would really be fascinated looking in those walls.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I get. Mine was built in 1987. I might get like some slap bracelets or something.
Remember I had the one friend who found all those shoes in the wall? They had all those shoes in there, so you can find some weird stuff.
That's
Gross.
bizarre. Why would somebody put shoes in the wall? That sounds like was there a leg attached?
It was a ton of shoes, he said.
That's weird.
It's weird, man.
Kind of makes you wonder.
I want to find cash and coins and gold. That's awesome.
Yeah, are you freaked out if you find out that there's bones in your walls?
Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah. I'm
Do
pretty
you
freaked out.
move? If you found that place you were staying your entire life, you've been there for a while, Kev. At least, 15 years? You find out there's bones in the walls. Do you leave or do you stay?
Since I've been in there 15 years, I probably would stay just because I've been there
You've
for
been there
so
since
long.
99.
Yeah.
Damn.
So-
99?
That's
Yeah.
more than 15 years.
Yeah, so I haven't noticed any problems. Yeah, I'm 18 years into
Okay,
it.
but there were skulls and they were murdered victims. Do you stay?
Like I said, up to this point, I haven't had any problems. I mean, it's like, what I got to do, and I taking out a big part of the house. If it's probably more about the constructional, damage, because I got to get the bones out of there.
And I mean, they're obviously peaceful bones. They haven't really come after you.
If
Yeah.
it costs like $150,000 to do all the
Yeah,
renovations,
no, I get out. And
Do
if
you-
my kids are horrified by it, then I gotta get out.
Well, I guess what I'm asking is, would there ever be a scenario where you would leave the bones in the wall if it was too much money?
No, bones got to come out.
Okay.
I can't just walk around and have the bones
No, you
knowing they're
can't.
in there.
You can't be there knowing there's bones there. But I mean, I don't think picking bones out is going to cost that much.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's just put a
Just
hole in the
Jaber's difficult
drywall.
story.
Well, difficult games.
Repatch the drywall after.
Oh.
I could never live in a house where I knew something. You know that house in Tequesta that I tell you guys that I pass every day?
Yeah.
People live there and they have kids. They put a basketball court up in the driveway.
Some people don't believe in ghosts. Some people don't believe in spirits. I mean, even if they're on if in a sense, a horrific burial area.
Shit, that. There's no way.
That is kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
If your kids have any nightmares ever, you're like, oh, that's what it is.
Well, I think
It's the ghost.
I think anything, if you find out you have bones in your
Yeah.
walls or something, anything that goes wrong, you're like, it's the
Up.
damn spirits.
It's the bones.
You know, weird thing about it, we stayed in a place in Ann Arbor, real old place, kind of like you got in, had like small elevators, that kind of stuff, had that feel.
Had a murder feel.
Yeah, we were trying to like check and see if there was any kind of like if it was haunted or anything. But the weird thing was, and I never had bad dreams. Like, I wouldn't say it was a complete nightmare, but I was having like bad dreams. And my wife and Cannon were like, the next day, just unsolicited, my wife's like, I had this really awful, like horrific, scary dream. And Cannon's like, me too. And I'm like going, yeah, I had one too. I'm like,
And it was all about the same thing. What?
yeah, right? I wonder if there's anything to that. Let me see. Movie idea here. Says, so Bird, I mean Dr. Peggington.
Peggington.
I'm about to blow your mind, bud. Instead of making some clown movie part 12, why not make a Kev movie? A biography of his life as a kid, showcasing all his crazy, wacky stories. It'd be like the Hatfields and McCoys and Grease combined, only Logan, Ohio style. This will give you a work-related excuse to sit down and go real deep with the Bronc. I'll only ask for royalties when you strike it big, brother. Yes, so big.
I like it.
All my crazy old redneck stories. Let me see here. Got this from Walter. Said, Jaybird's new store. I think this store would be a better fit for Bird and Denny's even than the Wawa.
All right. I'm
Especially
listening.
after seeing that yoga video.
What's the store?
I don't know. Is this a real place? Have you ever seen Come and Go?
Come and Go?
Is that real? Nah, because that might be real. Because if it was offensive, it'd be the C instead of the K. I think that's real, man.
I don't know. I'm still offended with the K.
Does anybody know they have a... And imagine it's like a truck stop. Who wants to go to a truck stop? It's called Come and Go.
Come and Go is real. It is a real place.
I bet you a lot of truckers
Oh
would
my
love
gosh.
to go to Come and Go. Have you
Really?
seen truckers, Kevin?
You know about this, Denny's?
Yeah, that's like the exclusive gas station out in Colorado. It's like Come and Go and Loaf and Jug are the two.
What is it?
Come and Go and Loaf and Jug. Those are the
Loaf,
two.
like a loaf of bread
Sounds
and
like-
a
Loaf
jug
and
of milk.
jug, yeah.
Sounds like you're coming on somebody then taking a dump.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
But you're taking a dump on their tits.
Yeah, loaf.
Loaf
cum,
and jug.
what?
Loaf and
Jug,
Jug.
yeah.
It's just not Chug.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to go to Come and Go.
Yeah, that one's real, though. And it's spelled weird. It's also spelled kind of...
K-U-M and
Yeah,
Go.
it's not cool.
So you're the gas station connoisseur. What's better, Wawa or Come and Go?
Well, what's a paying client?
Yeah, and Wawa is better because they have subs. The Come and Go is like your run-of-the-mill, like a
Okay.
Circle K type thing.
Gotcha.
With gas.
Okay.
But if you're looking for gay trucker sex, I would say Come and Go is probably the place to go.
Come and Go.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever been into one of those truck stops that has showers?
Yeah.
My dad used to be a trucker back in the 70s, and he said, holy shit, when you were on the road at some of those stops, it gets weird. It gets really weird.
Have you ever been in the showers?
No, I seen them though. I was driving through Texas, and they have a bunch of them with the truck stops where you can go in. They got the diner built in, and then they have the whole row of showers in the back.
My dad said, don't do the showers.
Yeah, I can imagine some wicked sinful things happening there.
Well, just because when you got a lot of things that happen on the road is criminals will wait on the side of the road for truckers not paying attention, and they'll roll them and take all their money. And if you're not rolling with a partner and you're taking a shower and you're not watching your back, you're gonna get rolled.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Rolled,
Yeah.
that's what they call it?
That's what my dad used to say. Yeah, a couple guys almost rolled me. I'm like, Dad, you sound like you're an old motherfucker right now.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, people saying, they've been to come and go. So yeah, it's a better fit for you guys, apparently.
It's better than come and stay.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me see. Rachel sent an email, said to answer Jaybird's question from Friday's After the Show podcast, at least for me, when I drink, it does suspend my period, tamps or pads.
See, Virginia, I think it's different for everybody.
Oh yeah, we got into this because Jason wanted to know if the period stops when you're hammered.
And from what I'm gathering, it does for some people, and for others, it just does not. But I think it depends on the girl.
On your flow.
It temporarily stops it, Kev, so you're able to have sex. I mean, not that you can't have sex if,
Oh,
If
we
you're
know. Someone's obviously got their red wings.
I'm just saying.
He does.
Red wing.
Wears like a badge of courage.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I don't want you to get an email saying, Bird, you can't have sex on a period. Because I know you can do that. I've heard. But yeah, I guess people.
The Red Baron over here.
Red Robin.
I'm just saying that, yeah, for some people, I guess it's.
Oh, look, he's even wearing a red jacket.
All right, let's move on. My face is turning red.
You got the beard back, too.
I do.
Red beard.
Yes.
All righty, so there you go. Very informative.
Yeah.
That's the shit you miss, Kev, when you're not here.
It's about science, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm
It
sorry,
really
I missed
is.
all that.
Well, you legitimately didn't know. You actually argued with me when I told you.
Yeah, I mean, it's vagina science, his favorite subject.
Right.
So we got into it.
Vagina science, huh?
Yeah, just pussy questions.
Oh, I know. Let me see here. A couple other things that people sent in. Pop-Tarts. They've got new flavors, Orange Crush and A&W.
Not feeling it at all. I've had that kind of shit before. Orange stuff does not translate. Orange soda stuff does not translate.
Yeah, I said they're, I think them and Oreos are trying to get in all these like crazy flavors to get some attention. And it's like,
I don't like it.
Stay in your creams and your chocolates and all that, your fudges. Don't be doing that orange bullshit.
yeah. Got some suggestions, too. We played a new game today called Say Something Nice.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Where each show member, we got to say something nice about the subject, whatever it is, but you come up with something tough, that you got to say something nice about.
If you really do hate the content that you're talking about,
Yeah.
after about your second compliment,
Well,
it starts to weigh on your soul.
And the best thing about what people send us is you're going to sound like really bad if you say anything nice about these people.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Some of these suggestions we got to try to play here, and
right.
we got to all go around, and you get eliminated when it gets to you, and it's kind of like a game of one-up. You can't say anything nice about the person. All right, Bill Cosby. Legendary comedian, without a doubt. One of the best ever out there. Virginia.
Made a lot of careers.
What? What kind of compliment is that? Made a lot of careers.
I don't know, man. And also, she had like a stink look on her face. Like, made a lot of careers.
Okay, all right. Jaybird, anything?
Delicious snack of the Jell-O. Loved it. Love the whole Jell-O thing. Really knew how to pick an endorsement.
Yeah. I will say something that I got from the Dave Chappelle stand-up, what it meant to him, and it was interesting perspective. Bill Cosby really created like one of the first cartoons that if you were an African-American kid, you could look at because he didn't like hide any of the stereotypical looks. And, he had kids with big lips and the noses and all that kind of stuff. And he looked at that going, okay, all right, finally, this is something I can truly, honestly relate to. And that was great for African-American kids growing up back in the day. So good for Bill Cosby for that.
All right, Seneca, you're next.
All right. Also, I guess it was good that he had everybody, on the show.
Now, I guess it was good. No,
It's hard for me.
You're like double
I
out.
know too much.
I know.
it's over.
Yeah.
I can't.
Can't do it. Can't even fake that one.
I can't fake it.
That round's
Okay.
over.
All right, that round is over. All right, here we go. Say something nice. We'll start with Virginia on this. Cam Newton, go.
Oh.
That's not a great start.
He runs really fast and good.
Yep.
Great with the kids. I mean, great with the
How
kids.
dare you?
His TV show was really pretty good, and he's good on it. He's a very likable guy. Oh, Virginia.
She's out. This is a positive. I mean, look at her face.
I can't
You look like Kevin farted in your face. That's how disgusted you are. It's done. Cam, the round's over.
He dresses when he's not being obnoxious
All right.
with his dress.
Done.
Yeah.
He has nice labels.
By the way, I've seen her do this with people that she needs to be nice to, and if she doesn't like them, hey, how's it? Yeah, fuck you. It doesn't. She can't do it.
I can't
man.
do it.
It's almost impossible, huh? Okay, next one. Jared from Subway. Jaybird, go.
As a former person with some weight, his story was very, very inspiring to lose weight on subs.
Yeah, I would say, was smart in marketing himself and the way that he got Subway's attention on top of it to do it. I mean, that's not only did he do it, but he got their attention and made tons of money off of it.
She's already lost. Look at her face.
Jared from
Yeah.
Subway, say something nice, Virginia.
He probably gives a good blowjob in jail.
Oh, yeah. We're done.
That's backhanded compliment. Backhanded compliment gets you
I hope he
eliminated.
has to give one every day.
You're ruining this bit.
After he gets raped, I hope he has to give 10 blowjobs.
Get you eliminated. All righty. Let me see. What are the other suggestions that have come in here? Say something nice. Okay, it's my turn. ISIS.
Oh, we can't, Kevin.
Jesus.
We can't do it. We can't.
I couldn't
Nope.
do that.
I'm out. I'm not doing it.
Okay, we all lost.
Yeah, you got us.
Wow.
I'm not doing it.
Where do you even start? Okay, there you go. If you got any more ideas on some ones that we could play coming up here, you can send them to us, email or text them.
What sick fuck wrote that in?
They got us.
Yeah, somebody from the 772, baby.
Shocking.
The pizzle. Going a little edgy. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm shocked.
We like to get twisted in the pizzle.
Oh, we like the pizzle, though.
All righty. And finally here today, this from Vanessa. Said, I'd like to say that huge fan, listen every day, 7 to 10, switch over to the podcast. And on Friday, I finally got to meet somebody from the show, Jaybird in suits at Copper Blues.
Well, you got the good-looking ones.
She says she's a little starstruck, too. Mm-hmm. She did hang out, said you're funny, down to earth. Suits is very sweet, cute, and funny, too.
Oh, Suits.
Wow, was this girl drinking?
I think we all were
yeah.
drinking.
Said I'm the woman that took a picture with Jaybird's glasses on Facebook. Okay, I don't know if you remember that. Love the show, and thanks for the laugh. By Jaybird's look, I can tell he probably had a couple beers by then.
I pregame for National Beer Day. How dare I?
Did Denny's go with you?
No, just me and Suits.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Suits is kind of becoming one of my rolling partners over here.
I like it.
He's kind of like the fill-in. Is that what it is? Whenever.
Well, Denny's had his dad in town, and then there's times where I just I want to let him and Jen have their moments together.
Okay.
I don't always want third wheel Pennington coming over. Hey guys, you guys want to have a snack party?
Him again.
I like to give him a little bit of space.
Okay.
How Suits is weed? Not as good as Denny's, huh?
Suits is what?
Weed.
Fucking Suits would die, I think, if he smoked weed.
I don't know what we get then.
Yeah, right. They're giving that kid weed.
All right. Well, there you go. Thanks for all the emails. Got any comments over for the show? Let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. You can do what one of our emailers did. Try out some delicious beer and the bird sauce. Somebody actually said that they had a nightmare. I think it was Kelly from Tampa that she had this dream that she had ordered some buds. Jaybird wound up being the delivery guy, and as he brought in the buds, he drank all the bird sauce and didn't have any.
Right in front of her face. But I got
Yeah.
your bird sauce.
She said luckily she's going to be down here this weekend, so she's going to check out the Royal Palm location.
It was pretty neat to see. Our interns on Saturday was doing the Bud's Chicken and Seafood commercial, and they had never had Bud's before. And they're
Really?
eating it during takes. Go, oh my gosh, this shit's amazing. It's so good. It's very good. Go in there, try the bird sauce, please.
It's delicious, and two, they have a family box for like $20 that feeds the whole family.
Really?
I don't know if you've seen that one, Kevin.
That's awesome.
You can get the family box, and
What a
it is
great deal.
amazing. It feeds a whole family or one Jaybird.
And I really do love when people post pictures. That does tickle my heart.
Absolutely. You can get them on our Twitter at KVJ today's show, and I know Buds is very active on their social as well, so they appreciate it. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.